Pennsylvania is on the map for a major snowstorm this weekend. Crews right now are preparing their plans to keep you safe. And while people are out hitting the grocery stores and hardware stores for the essential, that planning continues. KDK will be here on air and online to get you ready for the storm, get you through it, and then, of course, report on the aftermath. Thank you for joining us at 5. I'm Ken Rice.
And I'm Christine Sorensen. Our team of reporters are spread out across the region tonight covering the pending storm. Krista Rose takes us to Derry, where they're dealing with fire hydrants freezing.
Chris Hoffman is catching up with local elected officials on their plans to get everyone through the worst of this.
Erica Stanish is in Westmoreland County to show us their efforts to get ready for the weekend.
But we begin with KDK First Alert meteorologist Ray Petland. Ray, we are ready, I believe, to hear what's coming.
All right, this is the deal we have going on. And right now, this winter storm system does not look like a whole lot. So we're going to use what we call water vapor satellite to show you what we're watching. And it's this area spinning off the coast of California in the Pacific Ocean. And this is going to make a trek all the way across the country over the next couple of days and eventually turn into a bigger storm system that is going to pump some snow into our area. But if you look at the traditional radar and satellite, which shows you the rain, the snow, the clouds, it really doesn't look like a whole lot more than just a little bit of rain there. But a lot can change as these systems cross the country. And there are several winter storm warnings and winter storm watches in play. Now, the closest winter storm warnings are down in Kentucky and southern Indiana and all the way back through Texas into New Mexico. We fall under what's called a winter storm watch, which is issued ahead of a winter storm warning. And usually it gets upgraded. So we'll probably see these change to a winter storm warning for us as well. And what this means is we are in store for a system that is going to come into play late Saturday night, hit us the most on Sunday, and start to wrap up on Monday morning, but some scattered snow showers are going to continue through Monday. This is going to be heavy snow for most, but some areas are going to see sleet to the south, and that could hold down some of the snow totals. The impacts are going to be dangerous travel and a nasty, nasty start to the brand new week, especially Sunday into Monday. Now, we look here at our current conditions, and we have these clearer skies. It's been a beautiful day, and temperatures in the lower 30s, but another thing we have to watch for is some cold air, because even before this winter storm gets here, we have some cold weather advisories for some brutal wind chills that are going to start showing up late tomorrow and last into Saturday. And you can see that cold air. This is actual temperatures up to the north that wants to slide down towards us. We're not going to get quite that cold, but the mild weather we had yesterday, the milder weather we had today, that's not going to last. We're going to see these temperatures fall into the low 20s and stay there and be the first ingredient, that cold air, for this winter storm system to work with once we get into the weekend. And I know you want to know how much snow we're going to be looking at. We have that for you coming up.
You just do what you can, prepare for the worst.
Now to Westmoreland County, where public works crews are also preparing for what's to come this weekend.
Erica Stanish continues our team coverage with a look at the challenges crews there may face and what you can do to help.
Crews in Hempfield Township and Greensburg say they are both plenty stocked up on salt ahead of this storm. And while they'll have crews out plowing from start to finish, they're asking residents who may have errands to run or grocery shopping to do to get it out of the way now and stay off of the roads on Sunday. Public Works crews in Greensburg preparing their trucks ahead of this weekend's storm, attaching plows and filling up on salt.
Today we received actually a 200-ton order of salt. So we've actually been able to replenish what we've used in the last couple of call-outs.
Covering around 75 miles of roads and alleyways, Tom Bell says his team will be working around the clock with extra crews on standby.
I've already contacted a couple of contractors to be on standby if they're going to be ready, and just in case we get more than 10 inches of snow.
Crews say one challenge will be the amount of snow we end up getting.
We're prepared for an extended snow removal operation. It's going to be a lot of solely plowing to keep arterial roadways open on Sunday.
And the unpredictability of conditions.
And we don't know how the temperatures are going to drop, when, what. Is the road surface is already going to be wet? You know, before it starts, we're going to get a little bit of snow where, you know, we start to get it melted down, and the roads start to get icy before we get the bulk of the snow. It's all over the place again. You know, we just don't know.
Either way, they say their focus is public safety and clearing the roads as fast as possible.
Our primary focus, especially in the middle of that snow forecasted like noon Sunday onward, is going to be to keep our connectors and our arterial roadways passable for emergency responders. The key thing is just stay home Sunday.
Crews say one big thing you can do if you live in a Greensburg neighborhood and you have alternative parking, to use it. They say that will give their crews more space to plow and push that snow and clear your neighborhood. Reporting in Greensburg, Westmoreland County, Erica Stanish, KDKA-TV News.
Pittsburgh city crews, along with crews in Allegheny County, are also getting ready for the weekend.
Chris Hoffman shows us their game plan tonight.
Both city and county leaders say they are having meetings and preparing to deal with this snow, but feel they are in a good spot to handle it. The big question, is there enough salt? While some communities are struggling with their supply, is there enough for the city and county? Pittsburgh Mayor Corey O'Connor and Allegheny County Executive Sarah Inamorado say yes.
Our numbers are good right now, and we'll just see how much we get, but you have to prepare for the worst.
Both have public works and emergency crews ready to go. Depending on the weather, a disaster emergency could be declared, which can help access state and federal funding.
If something would need to happen, we can mobilize quickly. We're prepared to do snow removal and make sure that people can, get to work safely and get to where they need to go.
Mayor O'Connor says the city is looking at fitting some of the parks trucks to move snow. He says in total 18 are part of that plan. Only a few, though, could be ready for this weekend.
Obviously, that's not going to be fully ready, but if we can ramp up a couple at a time, even the garage where we send our trucks, we've already given them notice, stay open extended hours.
Governor Josh Shapiro says the state is working with local governments along with PEMA. PEMA will be fully activated on Saturday. He says the state trains for this and is ready.
We're also working closely with the PUC to ensure that should we have any power outages, that we're there and able to get people back online as quickly as possible.
We are expected to hear more specifics from city and county leaders tomorrow about their plans to tackle this impending winter storm. In downtown, Chris Hoffman, KDKA-TV News.
At least 182 million people in 45 states are under alerts as this coming storm's footprint is expected to stretch from Texas to the Northeast. Record-breaking cold with dangerous wind chills as low as 50 below will be creeping into the upper Midwest and northern plains. New York City may get hit with the most snow it's seen in 4 years. In the Great Lakes region, they're expecting conditions even more treacherous than what led to a 100-car pileup in western Michigan last week. And down south, they've already begun efforts aimed at keeping roads passable and airports operating.
We don't get a lot of opportunities to engage in a snow event, and so we're doing a lot of preparation.
And this is the place to be checking in all weekend. The KDK First Alert Weather Team will be monitoring the storm's track around the clock and bringing you updates in every newscast, as well as the latest conditions continually being updated at KDKA.com.